Hi, good evening, everyone. Well, it's my utter pleasure and a great honor to introduce to you Dr. Saloni, who secured a brilliant rank of 116 in this recently conducted INI-CET. Hello, Dr. Sanili. How are you?
Yes, hello, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Saloni Rank from KMC Mangalore, and I've secured a rank of 116 in this INI-CET.
Okay. Well, this is a little irony because I'm in Mangalore only, but I have to conduct your interview online. I hope I could meet you and we could conduct this interview offline. But anyways, the information should reach the people. Well, Saloni, just tell us a little about your, which attempt was it? I mean, was it your first attempt to INI-CET?
It was my second attempt, actually. The first attempt was 6 months back, like after I had completed my internship. And then I prepared for 6 months and then gave this attempt.
And what was the jump in the score? I mean, how much you scored in that? What was the rank?
Yeah, last time I got 16,000 and this time I got 116.
Oh, wonderful. So, it's a huge jump. And considering that you are still not done with all the subjects, right? You're not done with all the subjects.
No, I had 3 subjects pending. That's anatomy, surgery, and radiology.
So. Imagine you're not done with anatomy, surgery, and radiology, and anatomy is like they ask a lot of questions from anatomy and INI-CET, and still you are able to secure 116. I mean, imagine a scenario if you would have revised all the subjects and then you would have done one revision and given more GTs, and it would have been even better. Well, 116 is not bad. It's a brilliant rank. I want to ask you some straight questions, and I wanted to be absolutely honest. And tell me first of all, I want you to tell me about the mental preparation which goes into this. I know that everyone is working hard. Some people are prepared well. Some have done revisions. Some are not done with the revision. But just tell me about the mental makeup when you went for that exam, especially 1 month before this INI-CET. What was going through your mind? How you prepared yourself, and also tell me about the night before the exam. Also, take your time.
Yeah, so actually, yes, as you said, it's actually a mental game. The exam is a mental game because everyone comes prepared. So what matters is those 3 hours, like how our mindset is going to be. So actually, I had been preparing for that mainly. Like I did a yoga course actually. So that is what helped me. Yeah, that is what had helped me the most to keep calm in those 3 hours and to focus in the exam. So that is what matters actually. So yeah, 1 second. Can you give me a minute? Sorry, I had got a call. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I was talking about this. Yeah. So yoga helped me the most. Yeah. So every topper says there's no that you need to study for 12 hours, 14 hours a day. So what I'm saying is that don't study the whole day. You should do something else as well. Like along with studies, you need to do some extracurricular activity. For me, it was yoga. So others can choose anything that is preferable for them, and they should do it because you need to prepare to be calm in those 3 hours.
Yes, and even I believe that your productivity also increase when when you're stress free, you work out a little. You also your output actually become more. Like if you spend 6 hours with the books here, you probably the output is for 8 or 10 hours. But so that's a good idea to go for the yoga, go for some exercises. That's a good idea. Acha, tell me, Saloni, one thing. Did you give NEET also?
Yeah, I gave NEET, and in that my rank was 19,000.
19.
Yeah.
So tell me something. What do you think that is a basic difference between this INI and the NEET paper? I mean, you obviously prepare for both, but what is the core difference that you think that is there between INI and the NEET?
In INI, they mostly focus on first and second year subjects, and many repeats are there from the previous year questions. Like the topics are repeated, and some previous year questions are also exactly repeated.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if anyone is preparing for INI-CET, they should mainly focus on solving previous year questions.
Yes.
At least for first and second year, if they're not able to complete other subjects.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but they do repeat their topics a lot, and in fact, they repeat their images, and it's just that the people. It's not only the previous year questions. You rightly said it's a previous year topics, like whatever topics were asked, and one should read the previous year questions and should read around all those topics, and that will give them a big push. Acha, tell me, when did you started attending classes in DBMCI? You attended regular classes in Mangalore, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, I joined in my third year and I did a few subjects that time. And I had planned to attend the remaining in the final year, and then that lockdown and all happened, so it wasn't possible. Then I rejoined like post internship, and then I attended almost all subjects except for the three that were remaining.
Okay.
So
So
I
you,
used to,
yeah.
yeah. So whatever subject was covered, I used to study that 2-3 times, and then I used to give the class test. So that's what helped.
Could you tell me that how many questions you solved, or what were the source of your questions? Did you only did previous year questions, or you like solve the questions from the whatever sources are available?
Initially, I was solving question bank from eGurukul, but then later I realized that it's too much and I should solve the previous year question. So I got to the point and then I was using that.
So that means just sticking to the class notes, knowing what are the previous year topics, and just doing the previous year questions is still sufficient to get such a good rank.
Yes.
And that too, when you're not done with all the subjects.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. You probably attended some online classes also, I guess, right?
Yeah, during lockdown, I did attend some online
So
classes.
could you tell me how this online and offline difference between this online and offline? Where do you feel more committed? Which one you found better?
I always prefer offline because there you are experiencing it because you're there in front of the teacher. So that is a better way of getting knowledge. And you make why I joined is that because there's interaction happening, in offline classes that you all ask us questions, and so that I can make mistakes over there by answering wrong, so that I can learn. That's why I joined offline classes.
And this is an unsaid commitment also. When you're sitting in the class, even if there's a phase that when you're feeling a little sleepy, maybe feeling a little lethargic, but you still have to sit there. You kind of committed to it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's faster. We can cover the whole subject in a week.
Absolutely.
But if we go for online, it takes months to complete one subject.
Yes, I've seen this. I've seen people who attended even my class, the regular classes, and the one who attended the classes on eGurukul. There's a big gulf between the time they take to prepare to complete the subject here. So I completely agree with this. And although you're not covered with all the subjects and the exam came in, but did you give GTs?
Yeah, I gave monthly GTs.
Oh, you gave GTs. How many GTs you gave before this exam, before this INI?
Before INI, I gave the mock test. One was conducted by DBMCI and one was conducted by MARO. So I just gave those.
Okay. Acha, tell me this about the you already told me about the previous year questions. Acha, just tell me very quickly about the subjects that you attended here live, and which subjects you like the most. Also tell us about that, which subjects were the most like fruitful in this exam here, and out of the subject that you attended the live in the class here.
Okay. I liked biochemistry a lot, and then it was taken by Dr. Vishal, and then community medicine by Dr. Ashwani.
Okay.
And then pharma. Actually, I was weak in pharma. Previously, when I gave the exam, I couldn't answer anything in pharma. So this time when I attended the class, like I could answer most of the questions from pharma. So that really helped me a lot. And then, all the subjects were really good. All the DBMCI faculty is excellent. And even yours, actually, I attended LMRP videos to cover anatomy, important topics in the end. Okay. So whatever you had taught, it helped. Like everything was from your notes only.
That's an utter pleasure. So basically, you kind of like the first and second year subject, and fortunately, you like the faculty is also the one who are teaching this basis subject, which helped you in the INI, where the first and second year subject is heavily asked, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what PG seat you are planning to take.
Yeah, I prefer taking a medical branch, like anything, medicine, radio, or derma.
Okay. Any preferences or aims? Because when I was talking to earlier, then the climate is also a problem for you, right? You don't want to go to the colder areas and.
No, but then I'm okay with anything. Aims is aims.
Yes, exactly. But you basically are from Nagpur, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are here for the class. You're usually from KMC Bangalore. So that's why you attended the class here itself.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Saloni, I think your rank itself and the way you prepared, you were very focused. You did yogas and everything. You took care of your health. You were very focused. Did previous year questions, and you didn't look here and there. You had a very kind of tunnel vision for your exam, and that's a big, I would say, plus which people can take from your interview, that despite of not even able to finish the subjects, forget about the revision part, not able to finish the subjects, but because you were sticking to the sources, you're sticking to the previous year questions, and you know what to do, what not to do, still you're able to crack to 116 rank, which is amazing performance. Well, I wish you all the very, very best for all the future. And I hope that you get the seat, whichever you want. Probably you get medicine in the aims that you like. And I hope to see you somewhere.
Thank you. One thing I want to say is that what's most important, like I would conclude by saying that most important thing is your mindset. Doesn't matter how much you have completed, because we are never at zero level of preparation, because we have done 5 years of MBBS. So that is one thing that makes a difference. So what we need to do is on the exam day, no matter how much ever we have studied or prepared, everyone is going to come prepared, but we need to focus and concentrate in those 3 years. So that is the most important thing, and we should prepare to be calm and focused for those 3 years.
Yes.
Not just by studying.
And for that, one should join yoga. That did wonders for you. I hope the people will follow the advice, and they probably will also do the same. Well, thank you, Dr. Saloni, and once again, all the very, very best for all the future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.